So hello again. After last time, I realized that I missed a few pieces. I had them in the works, but I didn't show you guys. So here they are real quick. This is a compactor chute. It's basically just a tile with a fixed end and little compactor opening there. Then I had the turbo shaft. I had this designed already as just a 2x3 room with an entrance, but I decided to change it up based on one of the comments I got from a previous video and try something different, a puzzle piece approach. I thought this would be good because really this is the part where the Marines load in, and you'd need a fixed point on each of the different map sections that you have. So I tried to make a puzzle. I didn't, still with the pieces, I didn't want to have anything showing through the tiles up top, so I kept it on the base. Interesting experiment. That one was a little tight. That was with no offset. This was with a 0.1 millimeter, and it's a little loose, but I think it'll be fine. I'm going to go with that. And basically the tiles will just pop in here. I made an additional tile, sort of a ramp thing with little ridges. It'll fit right in here, and then it can just attach and then reattach seamlessly once it's all together. Again, I think this works great for this section. I don't think I'm going to go with a puzzle piece design for the rest of them. It's just an extra complication. And honestly, after working with this, I don't even know really if the pegs are all that needed or magnets are needed. The bases are obviously heavier than the cardboard tiles, so they sit pretty nicely on the board. They don't really jiggle around much once you have them set up, but I guess you could stop it from knocking pieces over. But so that's my turbo shaft. That sort of rolls into the next one, which is on the first mission. You've got a boarding pod, and basically you have to set your entry area at a random location. You don't know what it's going to be prior to starting. So it took me a while to figure that out, but actually going through the turbo lift, it gave me sort of an idea that I could just use the end of these turbo lifts, fit them right on, and this could be the boarding ramp. And the great cool thing about all of these is you only need one piece flipped over because they're the same height, and you can add this on. So maybe add in a ladder there or not. But there's your entranceway. It can be randomized to anything. It can go into a corridor section or a room. Eventually, if you wanted to, you could actually make a true 3D 2-level map just by doing some crossovers with some rooms and some ladder stuff. So I thought that was a pretty efficient way to take care of two birds with one stone, as you will, for that. And then my last piece was the biggest one of all, was the 5x5 room for the hard vacuum. Now I already had this piece. This was in my first video as one of the test pieces, and I left it open just to get a feel for the figure size, but it's here now, pretty close. It's I think maybe 2 millimeters raised up with some little details, but I added in just this section here. Obviously it's a different color, with the general shape, with the thought that this is all obviously going to be like destroyed, empty into space. I can really try some stuff that I wanted to try before with my other tiles, but I was a little scared to, after we spent so much time making them, to go ahead and damage them up with a soldering iron or a drill. Was a little hard for me to do, but I'm definitely going to take this as far as I could go, see what happens when I pull out the walls and make a lot of damage on this one. So hopefully I can show you that sometime in the future. So thank you. That's pretty much all I've got right now. I do have all of my STL files downloaded. They're at the shop at buymeacoffee.com. If you'd like to pick those up, I also have a separate file with just tiles, with the 9 tiles that I have so far. If you'd like to support me, that would be awesome. Unfortunately, I can't put a link in because I don't have enough subscribers, but anyways, if you want it bad enough, I guess you can cut and paste it in. So thank you. Stick around. I've got a little bit of montage of some still pictures with my first game that I played, and a couple of the setups, and some more figures in the actual terrain, so you can see the size and anything. So thank you very much, and have a great day.